Here's a real estate nightmare I pray you never have to face. Imagine buying a condo and finding out you cannot evict the tenant living there. Sounds impossible, right? Well, this story from the Globe and Mail titled Reluctant Landlord, Condo Buyers Find They Are Unable to Evict Tenants will make you think twice. This story takes place in Cambridge, Ontario, where a group of condo buyers found themselves in a situation they never expected. Typically, homeowners can evict tenants for personal use, for their family members, or if there are major renovations needed. Why couldn't these condo owners evict? It all comes down to Section 51 of the Residential Tenancies Act. This rarely known section blocks evictions for personal use and permanently protects the rights of tenants. Section 51 is almost never used, which is why so few people know about it. But here's why it applied in this case. The property was originally a purpose-built rental complex that were townhouses, and it was later converted to a condominium. This was just a legal change that was done. What likely happened is that there was one original owner for this townhouse complex, and they decided to sell the units one by one through a condo conversion. When the buyer purchased one of these units, either the real estate agent or the lawyer failed to properly explain Section 51 to them. While the seller did have them acknowledge Section 51, the buyer obviously didn't understand the implications. As a result, the buyer was left with a tenant who has permanent rights to this unit. In this case, the buyer's paying $2,100 a month for the mortgage, likely with additional condo fees, while the tenant is only paying $1,300 in rent, and this will be under rent control. And they're not leaving. To make matters worse, the article revealed that at least two other buyers in the same complex had the exact same problem. They didn't understand Section 51 when they purchased the units, and now they're stuck with these tenants they can't legally evict. This article was published in 2023, and I checked the property records, and it looks like the same owner still holds the unit, meaning most likely the tenant is still there. Now, this situation could potentially open up liability for the real estate agent or the lawyer involved on the buying side, but without knowing all the details or facts, it's hard to say for sure. Unless the tenant willingly leaves or stops paying rent, the buyer is out of luck, and their best option might be to sell the property and cut their losses. Have you heard of Section 51 before? Or have you experienced something similar? Drop your thoughts and comments below. And if you want to avoid real estate nightmares like this, hit that follow button for more real estate insights and tips.